I'm going to try not to turn this video into a rant, but in today's video I'm going to talk to you about the 3 things that I wish I had never heard. And essentially it's bad business advice that I hear coaches and online business mentors talk about all the time, and quite frankly, they are wrong. The first one is that you should focus on doing one thing and one thing only, and that you shouldn't move on to do something else until you've perfected that one thing. I'm not going to swear, but no, that is not the way to run a business. That is almost the way to drive yourself into failing and to losing your business if you are not flexible and you don't change and you don't move. Yes, I understand the concept of perfecting something. Obviously, I'm a lawyer, I want perfection, but at the same time, from a business point of view, you have to be agile and you have to move. And if you are steadfast and determined that you are only going to work on one thing, you potentially are going to lose out on bringing in the revenue that you need to keep your business moving. It's like some recent bad advice I was given. I was listening to someone talk about how to run your social media, and they said only post one story a day. Now, I'm sure, like many of us, you will have heard people saying that if you do one story and you let it expire, then the next time you post a story, you'll get more watches because people haven't heard from you for a bit and it pushes it out to let people know you're there. That doesn't work if you've got lots to say, like me, and you want to say loads of things. It actually was stifling me, this idea of only posting one thing and either trying to put loads of things on stories or just not posting at all. That idea definitely doesn't work. But the idea of just staying stuck, only delivering one thing and only working on one offer is not a good one. And I would put money on the fact that the people who are telling you to do that have got one thing. They sell one thing, potentially how to do that thing. So say, for example, if they are a membership mentor and they teach about memberships, they're going to say, only have a membership, don't do anything else. If they're a one-to-one coach, they're going to say, only do one-to-one. People, you have to be careful about the advice you take and as to who is giving it based on what they are trying to sell you. And that is a really important tip, I guess, for life as well as for business. Bad advice number 2 is do something you love. Again, what a luxury. Do you know what I love doing? Eating chocolate. Sitting on my sofa with a hot cup of tea, eating some chocolate. Who is going to pay me to do that? Nobody. Nobody is going to pay you to do what you love. What you need to do is find the thing that you are really good at, preferably something that not many other people are good at, and and that thing has to be something that people want to buy. Nobody is going to want to buy watching me eat chocolate on the sofa. That is something I love. They're not going to want to buy that. They are going to want to buy shortcutting their legal steps. So if people need help with legally protecting their business, that's where I come in. That's my forte. I love supporting people with business. I love doing all aspects of business. I love doing mentorship and helping people create sustainable revenue, repeatable revenue. I like helping people get set up in their business. But the key thing is that I like helping people to legally protect their business. And that's what they're going to pay for. That's something I do enjoy, of course, but you've got to find something you pay for, that people will pay for. You can't simply say, oh, I'm just going to find something that I love doing, so then I'll never work a day in my life. You have to find something you love that also people are willing to pay for. And the final thing, and I feel like this is the big one, and I feel like nobody is talking about this, that you need a team. In 2020, 2021, everyone was talking about team. Everyone kept saying you have to get a team. You need a team to be successful. No, you don't. You can run a really lean business and a really successful business without a huge team, potentially with 1, maybe 2 people helping you. You can outsource tasks that you don't like to the people who are really good at doing those things. That's almost like a quasi team, but just having freelancers to help you. So for example, you might have an accountant. Outsource your accounts to them because you don't want to do it. You might have a graphic designer. You might have someone who runs your Facebook ads for you because you don't want to learn how to do that and it's going to take away from your area of genius. But that's not having a big team. That's just strategically outsourcing with freelancers. I think that there was a phase when everybody had an OBM, everybody had a VA. Some people had both, and they had not just one VA, but they had tech VAs, diary management VAs, they had all of the things, and it just isn't necessary. And I think this idea of having a big team or needing a team really puts so much pressure on you as an entrepreneur, because it means that you have to chase the revenue. You have to consistently and continually keep ensuring that you're going to hit your revenue goals, because you have so many more expenses, and it just isn't necessary. So if you ask me, you don't need a big team. You do need to do something you love, but something that preferably not everybody is doing, and you definitely shouldn't stick to just doing one thing.